And so now we are here with our very own Kendrick Perkins. Denver is on a roll lately without their MVP and Nikola Jokic. How have they managed to kind of keep this thing rolling in the right direction, Perkins?
Jamal Murray, Peyton Watson.
I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark.
The Islands?
Oh, in the dark. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Damn it, they hear them footsteps of the Denver Nuggets. Yes, we've been talking about the Pistons, the Knicks, the Thunder, the Spurs. The Nuggets are legit.
No, they're super
title
legit.
Contenders.
They're super
and yes,
legit.
we know they have one of the best players in the world, Nikola Jokic, but Jamal Murray, who is playing at an all-NBA level, and especially showing what he could do without Jokic.
Yeah, he hooping without him for sure.
Right now, playing like he's going to be a first-time All-Star, averaging about 25 points. But the thing is, the 7.5 assists he's averaging on the season, making guys around him better, being able to get his and get others their buckets is a huge plus. They have a complete roster from top to bottom.
Bro, a healthy Denver Nuggets in the playoffs. If Aaron Gordon is healthy, Bruce Brown, if Cam Johnson could just get going a little bit more, they're going to be fine. They got shooting from Tim Hardaway Jr. Jamal Murray's playing great. Joker will be back in the lineup. I mean, dude, the Nuggets, they could come out the West, man. Obviously, we got the Thunder, and do not sleep on the Spurs, but the Nuggets, at the start of the year, I said it, man. I think they had the best summer out of anybody in the entire league. I said that multiple times. I felt that way, and I still feel that way. I feel like the Nuggets had the best offseason as far as their acquisitions, their moves that they made. And look, you're seeing it here. Joker goes out, and they haven't lost a step. They're playing good ball.
When you talk about being able to contend and beat or compete against anybody in a 7-game series, this Nuggets team is legit and they're real.
They were legit last year, too.
Those
They were
boys
just
playing
injured.
with a philosophy and a tempo that really is translating regardless of who is in and out of that lineup on a night-to-night basis. But, Perk, on the other end of the competitive spectrum, we have the Grizzlies going on. That situation is a bit messy.
That boy coming
Got
to
video
the
showing Ja Morant having a little spirited conversation, we'll call it, with his current teammate, Vince Williams Jr. Emphasis on current because the trade talks have been peaking as of late. Shams had sources tell him that the Grizzlies are entertaining offers. Ja's not playing in the Thursday game in Berlin due to a right calf contusion. But look, rather than, I'd rather separate that specific interaction and more so take a look at the overall relationship status between Morant and Memphis. How does it get to this point between the...
I'm not even going to wait. We're going to obviously see what Perk has to say here. But, bro, it is done. It is clearly done. It is done. Done. It's been done. They've been breaking the team up for forever now. And I hope that Jaren Jackson Jr. gets traded, too, for his sake. I do. But let's see what Perk has to say.
Superstar in a city that drafted him.
Well, because... the Memphis Grizzlies, they've been holding on for too long. They should have been ended this relationship probably in the offseason, to be honest with you. And now all of a sudden you have a disgruntled and a frustrated Ja Morant who knows that they don't want him there and he don't want to be there. And so that's what we saw in that video. We see a guy that's on his way out. And a guy that's standing on the court that don't want to be bothered, that's waiting to get to his next home. This relationship, in my opinion, has been run its course, and now we need to see Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies part ways, which I believe we will before the trade deadline.
Oh, for sure, it's happening.
But look, this wasn't just one of those moments as shoot around where guys get into it. Those was one of those moments where you see a guy standing off, the energy is bad, and you know it's bad, and then if you're the young fella, you don't go up to him and bother him because he don't want to be there anyway.
Yeah. So you would hope that a situation like this could end on a little bit better terms, given what both of those sort of entities brought each other to.
I get it, but what marriage end well anyway?
Well, that's another discussion. That's Perk on love, and we ain't got time for that right now, Perk. All right, I appreciate.
I mean, it's supposed to end sour. It's supposed to end sour because of the way that it's been going in the past couple of years. There was just no way that this was going to end in any way that it was just cool on both sides and it's a mutual agreement. And it's like, nah, bro, this has been long overdue. This probably should have been done in the summer. I agree with that. Like, this season's been an absolute waste for the Memphis Grizzlies. And it goes back to trading Dillon Brooks, getting rid of the head coach, just a bunch of questionable decisions, which is also why at the start of this video, I just said, I hope that Jaren Jackson Jr. can find a new home as well. They're probably not going to trade him because, I mean, that is just going into a complete rebuild. But I feel like maybe they should. Maybe they should. And I hope to see Ja Morant in a Miami Heat jersey. I don't know what the Heat are going to have to give up. I don't think it's going to be much. I really don't. There's been rumors out there that it might be less than what the Hawks got for Trae Young. And I fully expect that to be the case. Ja Morant has dealt with a lot of injuries and a lot of off-the-court stuff. And whoever takes him on is definitely, it's a gamble. But, man, under this Miami Heat culture, this system, I need to see it. I need to see it, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.